Fellas, today we are here with a Kirby drip tier list. We're going to be ranking Kirby's copy abilities based on whichever one has the most drip. Let's get it. Mario, the standard mid-tier, all-around jack of all trades, C tier. Link, honestly, I don't know what they were thinking with this character. Why did they, so they redid Link, gave him an entirely new design, and they kept the cap exactly the same. And on top of that, there's 3 total Links in the game now, and none of them look different. Let me show you. Which Link do you think is which? I was just messing with you. This is all the same picture. Which is which? Can you actually even tell the difference? For most of you, I'm sure you didn't get that. And you know what? You're with the rest of us. And if you somehow did get these right, you should be working for the FBI or something because your identification skills are insane. D tier. Donkey Kong. Insanely bad skin. Man's got a whole neck beard going on. Now, all things considered, he's still funny. B tier. The Samuses are the perfect Kirby skin. I mean, just look at that. It's not like you just have a little neck beard going on. Not even just a little hat. An entire helmet. For that, S tiers. Yoshi. Now, this is just a disgrace. Kirby is a character that's supposed to be eating other characters. So tell me why man is getting eaten by Yoshi. And the nose is just so weird in proportions. The eyeballs just look very static. Overall, terrible skin. F tier. Pikachu. Similar to Yoshi, has the kind of static eyes going on, but when Pikachu does it, it's cute. C tier. Why does this Kirby have cat ears? C tier. Luigi's the same treatment as Mario. Now, the next skin is actually not all that great. It's just a backwards hat. However, it reminds me of Wheel from the Kirby series. And for that, I gotta give it a high B tier. What were they thinking when they made this character? Why did they do that? Why did they put Majin Buu in this game? Terrible, trash, F tier. I think this is Peach and I think this is Daisy, but it doesn't matter too much because they're both above average skin because Kirby is a king. Speaking of king, Captain Falcon, absolutely dominant on this list. I can just hear him saying, Falco, punch, in the Kirby voice, and it's very, very adorable. S tier. Bowser has all this hair stuff going on. I'm not really digging it too much. However, it's redeemed by the eyebrows. Any character that has eyebrows in the design is absolutely hilarious. B tier. Ice Climber is kind of cute, but it's very simple. Nothing too special about it. It's not bad. Top of C tier. Chic. This is amazing. Not only did they just go with the hair or the hat, no, they added an entire mask to go with the fit. Insane, almost impeccable drip. Top of A tier. Zelda. Now, I have a thing for Kirby when they have like headgear that's outside of the hair. However, this skin in particular with Zelda isn't all that great. Middle of C tier. Chic Kirby diaper. I mean, if you're playing Kirby, you're probably still wearing diapers. Dr. Mario, very simple, very basic, still very funny. Bottom of C tier. Pichu has the exact same qualities as Pikachu, but it's overall cuter and just looks better with the flat ears rather than these weird ice cream cones for ears. And for that, I'm gonna give him low B tier. Furry. F tier. Kirby with the anime hair is a very, very hard line to walk. Most of the time, it looks pretty bad in my opinion. Low C tier. Now, I understand that this is a Fire Emblem reference. I don't have any special attachment to this skin, and it just looks like a scuffed butterfly, so I'm gonna put it above the Links because the Links are just a crime against humanity. Speaking of Links, I don't even know which Link this is. I just know it's not normal Link, and it is in D tier. Ganondorf has more of the eyebrows things going on. I told you I love that, and he also has like the little headgear as well. It looks like an emblem in his head. A solid B tier. Why do they keep doing this to this character? It's like whenever a character is pink, they just forget what to do. They gave my man some TV antennas on his head. I mean, Mewtwo looks like a scuffed car spoiler for crying out loud. And for that, I gotta put him in F tier. Roy and Chrom. Now, in terms of anime characters, these are actually done very well. And Roy has the little headband thing going on, which I'm telling you, I think is absolutely adorable. Chrom, on the other hand, has the kind of bad anime hair. And if Marth is C tier, Chrom's gotta be D tier. Now, this is an incredible character. Not only does Kirby Game & Watch have a complete color change, Mans also has this interesting effect where with Game & Watch being 2D, Kirby still remains 3D, and it looks very good to just look at. A solid S tier. Meta Knight, on the other hand, doesn't really compete with that. They try to go with the little wings things for Kirby's back, but they're so tiny it doesn't add to the design, and the Meta Knight mask doesn't really fit the character. A D tier. The Pits. Honestly, Kirby is an angel. It's very fitting for Kirby to get a halo. A tier. Zero Suit Kirby, terrible. However, very funny. It's just a pony. It's literally just a ponytail. Humor is carrying the skin to the bottom of B tier. Now, Wario Kirby is very simple. They gave him the hat, which seems like the most intuitive thing to do, but it looks very good on the character. Middle of B tier. Oh my god, they did this character so right. They got the whole hat and the facial hair. That's Not only is it good, it's funny. I think Ike is the second best of the Fire Emblem characters. Man has the whole headband thing going on, and the anime hair doesn't look all that bad. Middle of B tier. Why does it look like they gave Squirtle a yarmulke? Bro looks like he got the freaking water breathing helmet from Minecraft on. It's not bad, it is cute. It's just compared to the other Pokemon, I don't think it competes. Bottom of C tier. This is a Pokemon done right. Ivysaur has the little leaves protruding from the side of its head, and it just has a very nice cap look. B tier. Charizard also just is done correctly. Much as Ivysaur, the little wings only add to the design. It has a very cute aesthetic to it. Top of B tier. I think Diddy Kirby has a great thing going on with the hat, but it's just not as good as Ness Kirby because it's not as symbolistic. C tier. Lucas Kirby looks like scuffed Johnny Bravo. D tier. Sonic Kirby is done wrong. They got the whole thing where it looks like it's just a top of a Pokemon, but it looks like a wig. F tier. DDD Kirby, very cute. The hat thing, as I've said time and time again, always works for me. B tier. Nintendo. There's no shot. This was the best you could do for Olimar. The guy with a space helmet. I mean, I guess, you know, maybe it is pretty hard. It's not like there's any other characters in the roster kind of represented by an overall helmet. And I mean, even if it was that, it probably wouldn't even be like an S tier designer or anything. Now, all that said, big nose equals comedy. For that, I'm gonna carry you just below Lucas. Furry. B tier. Rob is a great design. Although he looks kind of like Cyclops, it's in a good way. And the little red oil on top of his head just brings it home for me. Top of A tier. We've already been over the links. Trash. This is another cattier situation, but with an eye patch. Top of C tier. Villager's hairstyle looks like the Mii character creator for the Wii. That said, it is also getting carried by Haha Funny. C tier. Mega Man. Not quite as done right as Samus, but still very, very good design. A tier. Wii Fit looks absolutely stupid, but in a good way. Like, it would look really dumb if they didn't make the character colored white. C tier. Rosa has the crown situation going on, but I think the worst one. B tier. Now, Little Mac would be garbage. I don't know what they were thinking with this man's hairstyle at all, but his bushy eyebrows, funny. C tier. I think this is actually the worst of the Pokemon. It doesn't look right on his head. It looks asymmetrical. Man's look like a freaking Greninja's note clipping through his skull. D tier. Palutena is hilarious. Anime hair done right, mainly because Kirby's a god, or a god killer. A tier. Pac-Man. Oh my gosh. This was the best you could do for this character. Why does he have greater than signs for eyebrow? Why does he have that Pinocchio looking nose? It's just, what did they do to this character? You could have made him yellow. You did it for Wii Fit and Game & Watch. And it's not funny enough to outset how bad it looks. F tier. Robin is anime hair done wrong. D tier. Shulk. So simple, but so good. This is the Monado's power to send you straight to A tier. Bowser Jr. is pretty funny. He has the eyebrows going on, but like, it's not as good as Bowser. C tier. I don't get it, Nintendo. Why did you give it a nutsack under its nose like that? This is the best you could do for, like, it would just be better with the ears almost. F tier. It is funny. It is no. It's not that funny. F tier. Ryu got the eyebrows and anime hair done right and a headband. A tier. Kirby Ken is just worse Ryu, in my opinion. Bottom of B tier. Nintendo, you were so close with Cloud. You were actually there. All you had to do was give him a sword on the back, just like Shulk has. But you didn't do that and you fumbled. And for that, he's getting fumbled all the way down to the bottom. No, top of a D tier. Corrin. Now, I just love when Nintendo does characters where it takes the entire Kirby body. That said, it isn't the best utilization of it. A tier. I mean, what needs to be said? Glasses, hair. When man shoots guns on the bottom of the shoes on Kirby is just hilarious and well designed. S tier. Inkling. It doesn't look right, but I don't feel bad looking at it. It's Inkling. D tier. Ridley. Cunning. Devious. Explosive. The perfect character for Kirby to eat, combining these traits with such a cute, adorable, and enjoyable character. The fusion, creating something perfect, is what I would like to say. Unfortunately, it looks stupid and they messed it up. F tier. Simon and Richter, headbands, anime hair, could be done a bit better, but overall, good character designs. B tier. K. Rool is the same thing as Ridley, but it looks stupider. F tier. Isabelle Kirby is very funny, but it's not too special. C tier. Furry. A tier. The Miis, I don't know why they did that. However, given how diverse the characters can be, I kinda get it, and it is kinda funny, but not that funny. D tier. This is also kinda funny. I don't know what else there is to be said about this. C tier. Joker Kirby was so close to S tier, but they got too close to the sun. They got too saucy with it. And the anime hair takes away from the simplicity of just Kirby and a Joker mask. Bottom of A tier. This is what I mean when I say they were so close to getting Cloud right. This is how you do an anime sword character. I mean, they have the headband, beautiful. And they have the sword and shield, A tier design. Nintendo was coming out with a banger after banger. The entire fighters pack, even everything down to the Kirby skins were great. And then they came to Banjo. They gave him the stupid tooth necklace and a backpack. That's it. Almost as lame as Banjo's general playstyle. D tier. But they bounced right back, baby. Terry Kirby with the hat is insane. Just look at that. It's just so nice. A tier. Violet. Now the anime hair, usually an L, but that little dagger is such a nice detail. B tier. Min Kirby, hat and hair is just a great combo all the time. B tier. Steve Kirby is a cube. It's so cursed. In the best way possible. It's so funny. B tier. Sephiroth Kirby, another example of anime character hair done right. Something about those triangle shapes that the hair comes off for Sephiroth's drippy general style fits Kirby perfectly. B tier. Pyra Kirby looks wrong somehow. I don't know why, but anime hair done wrong. D tier. Mithra, on the other hand, anime hair done mid. C tier. Kazuya Kirby. Amazing implementation of a character. The slicked back black hair. The little dots on the knuckles. Even coloring one of Kazuya Kirby's eyes red. Great detail. Top of A tier. And finally, Sora Kirby. How did they mess this up so bad? How are all of Sora's ults so drippy and everything else about the character down to the Kirby's skin for the character are garbage? Anime character done wrong, and because it's Sora, F tier. Well, ladies and gents, that's the tier list. I'm sure you disagree with some things. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like and stay crispy.